Oh, you know what's going on with your book? The one that was the I Smell Freedom, Sir.
That's my mate Lou. The character he's at a company called Edge and Power, and they're really good company. And basically he started writing this thing because me and him love all the old blues stories. And then he's always like, and like Dirty Pond songs. Me and him came up with that. And then the kind of the EP thing was selling for the big EP. And we love all the old blues stories about Robert Johnson and all these old guys about watching a lot of documentaries about Robert, the woman comes to know Robert Johnson going, right, we cross the road in the weirdest of places and stuff like that. And you know, this thing about the Dirty Pond song, Babylon is like a dirty pond, and no matter how much you clean, it's still dirty, still raw. So that was kind of him mucking around really and coming up with a few bits. But you'd have to contact him. Like he's a very good writer. He's written some stuff, but I'm not sure. I think I have to at least release an album before anything like that comes out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be the right order of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I guarantee that if the people will eat it up though, just from what you had. Yeah, that sold me.
That was a true story, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I know. I tried to contact him through MySpace. He doesn't use MySpace.
He doesn't, no, but his email is in the back of my album.
Oh, well there you go.
Not album, it's a collection of songs. It's not an album.
Not an album.
It's not an official thing. It's just something I'm very proud of. It's just some really good acoustic songs, rawness for you guys to listen to, and for me because it's record labels and just it's my first kind of release, so it's going to tie me over until the album.
Right. So you're working on in your head. You're working on the album.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
I just want to work out who I want to work with, and we've got a lot of things to hit first. So we have this, we've got the American shows to work on, and I think it's important to use this momentum. I think going to the studio for a couple of months would mean me separating myself from this momentum. And the momentum is here in America, I think, and I think any artist who's got an opportunity to go to America and play some shows, people come. An English artist just has to grab it, because you never know. Loads of incredible English and British musicians don't do that,
right?
And here I am sat without anything released, and I've sold out all my shows so far.
Yeah.
And so I have to do that, and that's the main focus.
Definitely.
Come after that will be talks about album stuff.
Very cool. Yeah, we're just excited to have a CD to put in our cars.
Yeah, well, this is it. I did that iTunes thing as well, which is great.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was about time I let some things out. Did you?
Yeah, and sending them to my friends, my sister.
Oh, really? That's really lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, just like, hey, why not?
Actually, it's a really nice thing. Everybody seems really supportive, and it seems it's a very raw and honest thing. This whole thing, right? I think it's a very rare thing. It's not often that you get the support that I've got without releasing anything or doing anything like that. So
right.
I think people like it's like being a part in the 60s or the 50s, but this used to happen all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of I think this kind of stuff happens so often anymore. So when it does happen, people want to be involved because they see it as a raw and honest thing, and they can be a part of it, which is great. And because it's not corporate. It's just me being a student and my manager working very hard, because doing everything you possibly can do independently, and that's I think it's a really great thing. Yeah. So it's nice having everybody else on board and supporting.
Oh, there's talk of a bunch of us quitting their jobs and following around. Just talking. It's like you're stressed out, but it's Thursday afternoon at your job, and we're like, all right, I'm done. I quit.
I can't remember. I've worked. I've always had a part-time job or whatnot. I've got a lot of respect for anybody who does that. Because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
It is.
Really
it's damaging to the spirit.
I've worked some rubbish jobs and working over the summer, and the only thing that keeps me going is knowing that it's part-time or it's only 6 weeks.
Exactly.
It's really great.
Very cool. Did you guys have any?
No, you did great. So it's perfect.
I did want to know what if you already had plans for your next album. If you already had something in your head that you've been working on for the next thing.
What do you mean, like, away from this collection?
Yeah, away from this one.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons for doing this EP thing was kind of just lay the songs down and then stop me filling them with them. And a lot of these songs will probably be on the first album. You know, there will be, but I'm really looking forward to writing for the second bunch of songs. And whenever I do decide to do the album, I will put all these songs into that, and more new ones that I'm always working on. And then I'm really looking forward to working on the next batch, using everything, using the whole next thing and working under pressure. I think I work better working to a deadline and writing a whole next batch of songs and using this experience and going out on tour and all that kind of stuff to do. I'm really excited about that. I'm doing something a little bit different, maybe.
You think bring more instruments and like a band maybe, or?
Well, I don't really know what this album, when I do an album, it's going to be like I don't want it to be very raw. I want it to be like basically a representation of my live show, because I think that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the stuff I did with Fred Portelli, who's a great producer, really talented producer, and I would work with him. Rather than any of the artists I've worked with, they were just a little bit too much for me at this point, and not really representing of my live show, and that was kind of the problem. But I'm not really sure. This one I want it to just be raw and honest, and I want it to sound great. And but I definitely think it's important to develop with making the albums, and I think the second perhaps might be more bandy, you know, kind of Dylan,
nice.
Like with a band, but until I do the first album, it's going to be hard to name.
Right, exactly.
I might get overexcited and put 6-string quartets on and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see.
There was a question when you thought of the guitar. Did you have a name?
Just my guitar. Just I got a guitar from Gibson, which is the most beautiful thing I've ever played in my life, and my old guitar didn't, and I love that guitar, so I wrote the songs on it, but this one's called Lily Bell.
Nice.
Just thought that was good, and I really want to keep it, so maybe, I want to keep it, so if everyone wants to email Gibson and say, Bobby, I want to use that guitar, that'd be great.
Yeah, alright, so that's our next order of business.
Gibson Europe.
Gibson Europe, there we go.
Yeah.
Every interview with you, and you should say, I love Gibson.
I love Gibson. No, but I do. I want it so much, and I'll forever support them.
There you go, right?
That's
The greatest
guitar.
guitars.
Yeah.
The greatest, absolutely.
Yeah, so cool.
There we go. Yeah.
All good? Yeah. Is there one more question you want to do?
No, because we had a question to follow that one up, or at least a statement, but you already named the
You
guitar.
already named it. If you didn't name it, it's going to be Lizzie.
It's going to be Lizzie, was it?
It could be a nickname.
Yeah.
So is that all cool?
Yeah. Oh gosh,
yes.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you. I'm going to go get